Yo, Club Dan, thank you much for the raid. Hello, everyone. 1 second. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Hello. So I was letting the dog out. I thought I'd do it before I... What? Hello, thank you very much, Owen Girl, for the 23 months.
Almost to the 2 years mark.
All right. Yo, thanks for 13 months. Coming on a 12-month streak. 13, that's my favorite number. Good. I'm glad. In case you haven't seen, you can go to my Twitter and vote on what episode of Outsiders I watch tomorrow. Because I'm watching 5 episodes tomorrow, back to back to back. I can probably guess, if I were to take a guess, it's probably going to be, and I haven't looked at the results, episode 1, the final episode. The one where I go, don't think it, don't speak it. The one where, the reunion. That leaves a third one up to I don't know what. I was sort of hoping that you'd pick, like, lore significant moments that weren't just about me, because I've watched the reunion recently. But hey ho. I don't. Hello?
Sorry, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I couldn't help but overhear.
Yeah.
That he was like, yeah, first episode, last episode, the one where I go, don't speak it.
Yeah.
Reunion. And not tooth and nail.
Yeah, I think tooth and nail as well. What I was trying to communicate was that they're so obsessed with the concept of Apo and Owen that they wouldn't consider. That's what I'm saying. I will be impressed if they choose tooth and nail. I hope they don't just choose the ones which are like scripted lore episodes and are actually like the organic role playing. Yeah.
The entirety of tooth and the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing was.
To be fair, mostly wasn't improv. Anyway.
Yeah.
No, I was just a bit.
So sorry, I didn't mean to leave you out there, Crowfang.
No.
You're a very important part of the series.
Yes.
Yes. You kill someone.
Chat.
Chat.
Tooth and nail.
You better vote tooth and nail, chat.
Right.
Enjoy.
Enjoy your stream.
I will, thank you.
Chat.
Chat, be better.
You've upset me now.
They haven't done anything. I'll raid into you, yeah? Yeah, alright. What I was trying to communicate, chat, was that I think you're probably going to end up choosing the scripted episodes. That's my guess. And I might veto some of them if that happens. Okay. Let's see. Also, MCC Season 4. I'm in MCC Season 4. I'm in Orange Ocelots. MCC Season 4. Isn't that nice? Isn't that fun? I've no idea what to expect, but we're going to jump in and do a bit of... we're going to do a bit of MCCI practice. Because it's been a while. It's been a long, long while, hasn't it? A bit of a scary amount of time. Insane team lineups. I actually don't know what any of the others are. Should we take a quick peek at them? Let's have a little look, see. Okay, Feinberg, Orion, Sound, Carl Corvus, and Chilled Chaos. Interesting. There's us. There's Fruitberries, Scary, Cryptic Zeus, Goomy, and False. Okay. Lime. I love these bright colors. Is it me or did they change the colors that they're using for this season? Like, this feels way more of a poppy orange than they usually do. You have so much to relearn on MCCI. I'm not relearning any of the this is a really good one. I'm not relearning any of the economy. I cannot be bothered. They lost me after the 17th change. Fire Breath Man, Smallish Beans, Exumer, and Good Times is Scar. Okay, nice. Is that it? Come back tomorrow for the thing. Okay, cool, fine. So we're going to do a little bit of practice in combo with the white framing. Yeah, the white framing, I think, gives it a bit of... yeah, I think this is spoken as somebody who doesn't know what's going on in terms of like behind the scenes because I'm not with the company anymore. But from the sounds of it, I think MCC has recently announced that they're doing away with numbers and they're like doing a unique name for each event. Have I got that right? Or did I imagine that? I thought I saw that on Reddit. Yes? Okay. I think this is their step into becoming less competitive. I think there's been a bit of a stigma recently about Minecraft events getting too sweaty. And I think they're beginning to this is them gently diverting away from that. More towards a randomness, off the cuff sort of vibe. I'm hoping at least that's the case. That would be nice. That's just me. Oh, I've got a brownie. It's actually technically called a blondie. No, you may not have any. I saw Michaela today and I bought some. All right, chat. Hi, friends. Hello. Rude. I'm sorry. It's really good. First off, we're doing okay. We're doing all right. We are, by the end of today, we should be at 260. I don't know if we'll hit that. So it might be a case of contacting the mods. So mods, keep an eye out on the Discord later tonight. We'll see how we're doing at the end of this stream. Also, peep the new team. Hello. That one's going to be the one from now on. That's our main team right now. Let's go, Twitch and masses. Which is very exciting, very fun, very cool, very fun. Did you guys like raiding Linksy yesterday? I dropped you off at Linksy Daycare. He's a nice guy, right? He's lovely. I love his world. It looks so good. Very cool, very cool. All right, we're going to do some coding today of the void. And we're going to be doing some of the void. Oh, thank you very much. The void variety. And we're going to be doing some playing MCCI. So I can just sort of get back into the swing of it, you know. 1.20.5 came out. That's recent
Streamer
news.
looks so cute today. Well, our streamer looks good every day.
Oh, thank you. I was expecting a dunk there. I was like, I had my shields up. Just a box of liquid death. Just the boxes. Floor. It's literally all I've been living off. That's not true. I drink normal water. But it's just convenient. Adding much? They sent me 8 boxes. I threw away half of them. But I'm keeping the rest for a video. Because you can't drink that much product that someone sends you and not then make a video being like, this product's good. So at some point, I'm going to be making some kind of tweet. It's not required. I didn't sign a contract or anything. But it feels a bit dishonest of me to be like drinking this literally every day and then not be like, yeah, Liquid Death, check them out. Why did they send it to you? They did a big drop to a lot of different content creators. And AFK have a hold of a lot of content creators in the MCYT space. And so they were like, they hit up AFK, my agency, being like, yo, you want 3 boxes of drink? And I was with Luann at the time, and I went, Luann, what is Liquid Death? And she went, it's a water company. And I was like, oh, okay, yes, please, I want water. And then it was sparkling water, and I was very, very upset. And then I actually tried it, and I was like, actually, this is pretty good. Would you believe me that I finished all my work? How did you do that? I thought you had like 7 left. That's very, very impressive. All right, let's jump in. I zoomed. Dang, you did zoom. That's crazy. You're done, mate. Finito. All right, Luann, hop in. Let's get a party with you and I together, shall we? What's new in the MCCI Season 4? Ancient Junk... Hold the phone. They knew. They knew it was me. You should. Oh my god! You shouldn't have. Stop it, please. Stop it. No, please. Right, well, I might as well. You guys get an exclusive look at Owen's use Jungle Owen today. He's gonna take. He's done with the formality. He's taking his skull helmet off. Let's see if I can get this to work. Yes, I can. Good. See, I hate how this doesn't automatically sync up. It makes me so mad. Makes me so mad. Makes me so mad. Okay, there we go. He's brimless. Oh, they got rid of the boat. What? Oh, it's leaving us. It's leaving us behind. No way. Don't leave me here. Also, if you agree good, don't worry about it. You can just scrap it. It's old crafting economy. Sure. Yeah, all right. Why not, eh? What's in the infinity bag? Oh. What about mastery keys? They're just gone? Didn't we like buy those with actual money at one point? They simplified it by what? By removing it? Bro, I haven't got time for that. Materials tab, gone. Consumables tab. This is a consumable? Wait, what? Click to use? Oh, I can use these. Okay. How have you been doing today, chat? You get that item, and you get that item. Okay, cool. There's that. Blueprints. I got a bunch of those. Oh. What do I do with it? Do I give it all away? Hating Minecraft. I feel that. Do I scavenge it all? Is there like a scavenge all button? You can shift, I think. Had my big exam. Went better than I thought, but still mediocre. But I survived. You survived! Read the text. Should I not be doing this? Shift to select one. Shift click to select all. Oh, no. I meant like all of these. Was I only doing one at a time? Wow, that was even worse than I thought it was there. Never mind. I was like, I assumed it was putting in the stacks and I was clicking. It was putting one of every single thing. So much grey goop. Yeah. Okay.
Hell trips ouch. Hello Owen, how's it going?
Good.
I just tripped on the door, sorry about that. It's warm today so no jacket. I can't seem to find it anyway. But hate
I think you left it
shatters.
here.
How's it going? And how are you Owen? I'll sit in my corner and enjoy the content.
Jolly good, thank you. Wallet, 500,000. I'm assuming that doesn't mean I'm going to get 500,000 coins. Okay, cool. Yeah, no. Getting a lot of silver. This is kind of satisfying, to be honest. I just wish there was a quick way of doing it. We're not doing the basement bit today. We're not doing the basement bit today. Fresh off the oven. Oh, whoa, power shards. Sick. Good to know that they're still good. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's making noises. I don't know what that is. I'm on the island whenever you want to invite, by the way. I was just sending off my work. No worries. I will check it out. Or I will not check it out. I will send you a thingy. What's a foggy crystal? Oh me, oh my. Are we going to lose all of this when we leave beta? Like, are we going to have any of this stuff? We'll have the stuff, right? That would be crazy of them if they took away over a year's worth of things. Besieging is easier now. Oh, good. Glad I didn't sweat that out. Why is my crown lime at the bottom there? That's not to say I'm on lime llamas, is it? I'm still on orange ocelots, right? Levels are gone. I'm on level 10. So it's right there. Rank. I see.
Hello chatters and Owen, sadly I can't stay and watch today as I have loads of uni work to do. I hope you are all okay and enjoy today's stream.
Thank you.
I'll miss you all today and thanks again for a fun stream yesterday.
Of course. Oh, hey Phoebe. Thank you very much. That can't show us how many prestiges you've done. 1 then, I assume. Click purple shirt on your character. MCC Plus. Cosmetic collections. Crown level. Faction loyalty. Your crown will evolve in color at specific levels. Alright, sure. Fair enough. Anything else for me to bin? Doesn't look like it. Alright, cool. Let's party invite Luan _ Oops. Cool. Oh, she was quick with that. Got a ooh, quests are different. These are still questing milestone. My quest scrolls have been turned into goop. I'll just shift right click to abandon these. I'm not too bothered about it. Favorite games. We're not doing any of that. We're going straight to Rocket Spleef Rush. Oh, whoa. Right click to remote queue. This is going to be Luan's first ever time playing Rocket Spleef Rush. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Night to remember. Why have I got an ice cream on my head? I didn't ask for that. How do I take that off? This is ridiculous. How do I get this ice cream off my head? Oh, so much. Ow, what the heck? This is the Royal Collections. I'm going to put the skull on. Oh, I can't. That's not for me. I haven't unlocked it. Click top left hat. Oh, take it off. Put the egg on. Did I put the egg on in time? Wait, I want the candy cat. Oh, I've got none. Oh, it's because I'm in game. All right, what's this then? Glide and rocket jump to survive to the end. Eliminate players with direct hits and melee. Getting hit with art will either disable... With either will disable Elytra regeneration. Wait, you have a specific amount of time to regenerate Elytra? Uh-oh. This is very different. Oh, it goes down real fast, huh? Oh, it's kind of like Noita. I wasn't ready. That is totally fair. I like the little dots that it puts in there. That's kind of cool. Just insta-fall into void. It's alright, it's alright. No one's keeping count. Oh man. I'll take second. Nice. Is it 1 game per thing? Is it 3 rounds? Is that done? Finished? Yeah. Alright. Alright, that was interesting. I kind of got the vibe of it. I lost one of my updrafts at one point. Hello there, Storby girl. Here, am I the candy cat? I'm the candy cat! Alright, cool. Let's do that again. So I wasn't reading any of chat, as in like the in-game chat. I hope that's not really a problem. I don't think it will be. Man, elytra hopping on this is way easier than it is in the event. You wouldn't be able to get away with what I'm doing right now. Not nearly as consistently, at least. After like 2 minutes? Alright. Well, why don't you guys can repeat to me what the game tells me. At least the regeneration is quick. I really thought that the elytra regeneration was going to be a problem, but it wasn't at all. Oh, I'll use one of these. Oh, someone shot me. Whoa. That was cool. It made a little boom noise. Yeah, I imagine this version is going to be way more hostile than usual. And being up ahead actually isn't that great. Puts you at risk of getting targeted by these people. Updraft? Is it saying updraft is going to get taken away? I didn't clock that. Playing with the testers, they treat it like a PvP game. Oh, that sounds dreadful. Why does someone have like a health bar there? Is that how much thing they have? Whoopsie. Uh-oh. That was greedy of me. I definitely shouldn't have used my updraft there. Back to the beginning. To prove. That's not the words, Owen. Boop. You're playing the updated version. They patched it, reduced the amount of punching did to elytra durability. I see. Yeah, so far I haven't really noticed any downside of being hit or shot or anything. Other than it's scary. Oh, I like that the TNT lights. That's a cool detail. Oh, yeah, because it caused me to die. It takes some of your flight time away when you're struck. Makes sense. All right, what do we got? What did we get there? Third? Second. All right. Consistent. Wish it could always be like this. Let's turn that down. Yeah, we'll probably do a little bit of this. We'll do a little bit of... What else could we do? Bit of battle box maybe might help. Bit of hole in the wall. Just to get back into the vibe. It's been so long, you know. Back and enjoy. And then we'll do a bit of Void Rising after I've coded a scoreboard. Players were going to pure fisticuffs just brawling non-stop. They should. This map is impossible. Sounds like a skill issue. Uh-oh. There you go. What? Oh, right. Tried to be fancy with my rocket shot. Please don't shoot. There we go. Am I gonna be able to make that? Yeah, I'll be fine. Oh, someone hit me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. People are getting hostile. No. Okay, I need to light shot up here. There we go, lovely. Can I thread the needle? Yes, but not for long, because we are running out of time. Gotta get higher. Okay. I'm definitely on the back foot here. I'm not as far ahead as I'd like to be at this stage of the game. But there we go. Uh-oh. There we are. People are really sneaky. They try and shoot just below you as you're like coming down to land. And it makes sense why they would. Oh, man. An updraft will be removed. Oh, cool. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Are they going to be gone from the top of that purple crystal in a sec? Ah, one of them shot me. Fair enough. That wasn't as good of a round for me. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, dun, dun. It does refill basically instantly, doesn't it?
Hello, Owen.
Hello.
Hope you and everyone else is doing great.
Yeah.
I have a very strange question for you.
This always
Do
ends
you have
well.
a word that you struggle to say / cannot say correctly? For an example, I cannot say jewelry. Also,
Jewelry.
Thank you for the amazing entertainment you give us.
Entertainment is another one of those words, huh? I'm joking. Yeah, I guess I struggle with saying anything that has like a... Like, I have a slight lisp when it comes to R words. So there's a thing in D&D called RAW, which stands, is an acronym for Rules as Written. If I say that too quick, it becomes Rules as Written. That it just turns it. That's me dialing it up to 11. I even said it today, and I ended up saying like rules as written. It kind of comes across as like woos. Another word apparently I struggle really difficult. I struggle to say is zero. Because one time I was on a Mike Boyd video in which he does like learning things for the first time, and I was learning slacklining. And his catchphrase is, "This is day 1, hour 0." And I said that because it was part of like the, brief to say it. And everyone in the comments was like, day 1, hour 0. So I guess I personally don't hear it because I don't care to listen to myself that much. Or like, pick apart what I'm saying. But when I do say it, when I'm with somebody who isn't like a friend of mine and is pretty like new to hearing me speak, they'll usually pick up on it and say something about it. So internet comments is one of them. You can always trust the internet to be as brutally honest as possible, because they will happily say 0. Honestly, like 90% of the time I don't notice it, but every once in a while it comes out. It does. I think it's laziness. I don't take the time to enunciate my words, and so it kind of just gets a bit lost, a bit garbage. They really are shooting at me as I go to land, aren't they? Is that look? They're so aggressive. Why? Why are you so mad? You're punching me there. I'm not even near you, bro. Leave me alone. Because it's PvP? Well, they should leave me alone. Doesn't have to be. Look, they're shooting at me as I go into land. I'm going to have to start, like, doing a little curve. Uh-oh. Okay, I'll just go through here. Uh-oh. Oh, sorry. Uh-oh, that's not good publicity. Yeah, I met Owen once in an MCCI lobby. He was a real jerk. He killed me. Whap. I'm doing it too now. Did that get him? Did that get him? Did I kill him? Final duel. Final duel. I have one updraft. Nice. Sick. All right, well, let's call that there. Wow. Look at that. 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 Dynamite. You're my dynamite gal. Eevee. You found me and went screeny and then Scott was going, that was a fun day. Nice. Boo doo boo. End stream on a win. I should probably do a bit of parkour, shouldn't I? I'm going to be so rusty, bro. Okay, I did a daily meter. And I did a quest log. Resist? No, come on. Come on now. Not Dynable, there's no point. I could do a bit to get to the other side. Luan, you don't have to do this one. If you want to step out, you don't have to play. Is that a no, you don't want to step out? Yeah, is that a yeah? Okay, we're going to play Tug Toss. Whoa. This is cool. Oh, this is sick. Look at that. Oh, that's so clever. That's such a clever way of doing it. Tug Toss is low. Surely someone they'll play. Doesn't matter if it's low, right? Screeny. Go on then. Oh my gosh, I met Jungle Owen. Oh, you weren't kidding. You're quite quiet. Try turning me up. You weren't kidding. It's like low, low. Low as in there's single digits. Help me move the queue. What was that? Help me move the queue. Typo. I see. 7. I'll queue it as well for you. You guys are confusing me. It'll help me the queue. It'll help me the queue, aka our joy. Thank you. I think Abolish might be having a bit of mini stroke. I don't know what's going on. It's just like our Hypixel days. It really is, isn't it? Abolish, are you okay? Don't worry, I'm joining to help boost everyone's placements. That's so kind of you. Okay, we've got 9 out of 12. Anybody else want to play one game of Tug Toss? Oh, this is cool. Look at this. This looks sick. You'll always be a 12 out of 12 to me. He's a 10 out of 10, but he doesn't understand ratios. That stained glass? Yeah, I think so. Pixelless stained glass. Spirit Druid Circle. That would be cool. I should do a cave where it has that kind of look. I ate with that joke, don't lie. And it was good. It was good. I thought it was funny. 10 out of 12. Almost there. The MCC loading thing is a little armadillo. Oh, the MC loading thing is a little armadillo. Yes, it is. It's very cute, isn't it? Huh. Oh, I missed. Man, I wish they added parkour tag. That's something I really want to practice now. It's been so long since I played an MCC game. I got the bug again. Okay, I joined. Thank you. You were the 11th. Okay, when you said it was low, I didn't think it was like single digits low. Good to know for the future, I guess. I guess Rocket League Rush did just come out. And it's a... What is it today? It's a Thursday? Okay, let's try and punch in some muscle memory. Who do I know here? Okay, yeah. Gotcha. No, don't boost. No, don't.
I'm doing a presentation about how AI is better at diagnosing, and a case study from the American Heart Association came up. How did that get there? But seriously, it was pretty funny.
It didn't do the... It didn't... How did that get there? It didn't do that. Oh, I biffed it. I got greedy and biffed it. And whack. Whacked. Do. Yeah, it's a cute design, isn't it? Hexagons are the bestigons. Oh no. Oh no. Alright. Owen, help me. I can't. What the heck was that? Thanks. Whack. Pave the way. Oh, I've been trying to get that for ages. I've been trying to get that specific trophy for ages. Full North, it's like the tier 3.
16 months, let's go. Got a notification from someone liking my comment on your MCCI rap video, and it was wild thinking how long has passed since then.
Yeah, and the fact that I'm like in it
from then
now.
Wouldn't believe being mod for you now.
Ah, that's quite cute. Bro, someone just... Another person on Orange put the... Oh, you can't see who's on Orange now. Wait, what? You can't see who's like which faction anymore. It's just based off of their crown colors, like how high they are in their game. But that was like part of the fun, was seeing all the factions. Someone else in Orange put down that block, an orange block. This one right here. And it just so meant that I could walk off it and then slip into that. And then because it was early bird, I was able to just punch. That's sick. I've always wanted that achievement. What's that achievement? Get first without placing a block in a game, in a map where placing blocks is an option. This looks really confusing. Let's try this out. I deserve that. That's a cute little game mechanic. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. That was a cool little one. Lots of different things going on there. That's quite sweet. Why is there a bird yelling in the song? It just do be like that. I like this one the most. This was cute. Looks like it's just done by a random clock. Oh, is it these? Oh, that's cool. That's clever. If you stand on these, it moves the things. Is that the game? Oh, that was it? Oh, man. All right, well, fair enough. That was a nice level of chaos. Nice. Bro, you are not beating these allegations. Get those off your head. All right, let's go play any of the other ones, I guess. Battle Box, I suppose. Oh, or not. I didn't want to anyway. Don't know what these are. Cool, I got that now. That's nice. That's one of the harder ones to get. I don't have many left. Jackpot, that's get 7s 3 times in a row. Complete the excellent game pass. Can't do that. Excellent game pass again. Oh my gosh, I could get all achievements now that I got that one. Hey, you want to re-invite me? Yeah. There you go. Do bow bow. Grab these. Good. Look, as a businessman for the right amount of subs, I'll wear some in-game cat ears. You know what? I respect that. Fair enough. Oh, they locked it. Oh, no, they didn't. Well, I had mythic keys, and then you turned them into goop. So I don't... What do you want me to do there? Okay, let's play Battle Box. Craft some. But I had some, and they took them off me. Square. Battlebox, my old friend. It's just like that one scene from Lord of the Rings. If Abolish wants to play, let me know, Abolish. We'll get you in after this game. This is Gorilla's Oh Green World. Let's see here. It's been a while. Have they changed anything? Oh, poison. Whoa. Crossbow looks a little heavy. Crossbow fires arrows that deal 4.5 damage. Maybe I'll maybe I'll move on to this one. I like being able to move fast. Oh, is it Santa's sleigh? It's Santa's sleigh. Yeah, I can play. All right, we'll get you in the next one. Turned off the music for a sec. Dang it, that was so nicely lined up. There you go. Move. Trying to help out whoever's fighting up there, but let's go help. Dang it. Oh, got shot. We all dead? Just me? Okay. I'm so rusty. Yeah, first game in a while. I guess I pushed too early or something. I'm just trying to get my tracking back up again. What's my thing at? Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I'll try and lower that a little bit more. Too intense, gonna put you in a spin. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Loving with my eyes Eyes wide shut. What's this? Harming. Don't drink that. Oh, right, yeah. The actual objective. Do 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 do. Oh. Faction level is now up to 120, so I should unfollow you on Twitter. Do 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 do. Do 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 bow. Eyes wide shut. Oh, lovely. Oh, nice. He must be real low. Where is he? Where are they? You guys got this. I believe in you. Alright, Abolish, let's get you in. I'm assuming your name's just Abolish Regret. I'm going to turn the game sounds up a bit. So this is not music then, what's playing through my ears right now. Alright, fair enough. Let's abolish Baguette. Don't. Cease! Alright, good. Abolish without regret. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, they changed the map. Where did the caravan go? Where am I going to get my food from now? Oh, man. That's the leaderboards. Wow. All right. What's up today? We're doing this one. I like this. It's one of the few ones that actually has a blindness regeneration. I like regeneration. What's going on with the 30-day hardcore? Am I just seeing old vids? I think you're just seeing old vids. I think your recommended is just trying to push some different things to you. Oh, tea-colored ornaments. People's houses make me happy. That's not the words again. Do 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 do. Alrighty, folks. Got a hit. Okay, he's retreating. He missed. Oh, there's an invisible person here. Whoa! I'm falling back for a sec. Oh, man, if I hadn't have jumped, I would have got that. Okay, there's someone behind me. Okay, I'm going to just regenerate. Oh, he's behind me! Dang, he wanted me dead. Oh, they all did. Dang, man, that was sneaky. Abolish is being chased. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, nice! Well, even if you die to this guy, I think you did a great job anyway. That was crazy. You got an extra kill there. That was cool. It's tough because 2 audio inputs. Sorry, mate. No one's blaming you, though. This will be the last game, probably. I'll do one more after this. I just wanted to brush up a little bit on my PvP stuff. Got some flankers. Oh, bro, my aiming is so off these days. I haven't had to actually properly aim on Minecraft in such a long while. Okay, that is me completely done with ow. Okay, well now I'm going to walk away because that's half my health in one shot. Can I grab some of these? Thank you. See if I can blind one. That was embarrassing. We're pushing in, boys. Cool. Well done, Luan. You did a lot of that. You too, Abolish. Do, 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 do. And your thought process, it's just words. It's just silly words. None of it makes any sense. Dang, I was kind of hoping I'd hear a bing. Oh, whoa, we got some treetop boys. Oh, man. You're lucky that tree grew there. Oh, man, that didn't kill any, or didn't hurt any of them even. Didn't even phase them. Cool, there's one. This is up to you guys. Or not. Okay, I'll come in. That's an absolute... That was a mess. Those are ASMRs are kind of studying. The ambience makes sense. Thanks for the heals. Yippee! We came first! Yippee! Yay! Let's do one more. Refresh... Oh, no thanks. I have 192 refresh dailies. Or quest refresh tokens. The noise since they don't have music so I can play my own. This is fair. This is fair. Alright, let's re-queue. Hup. Ancient jungle tokens. That makes so much sense for me. Did you guys see that the schedule was released today for all the different things at TwitchCon? Yes, yes, yes. I got an email about it. Schedules. All of the different panels, all the different, like, I think they're called meetups, but I think they're just also a different word for panels. There's like community meetups. I don't know what that means. You've got like Minecraft community meetups, IRL community meetups. I mean, it was already kind of online though. Yeah, it was, isn't it? But then they got an email today and it led to a new website that I don't think I've seen before. I don't know. Whoa! Fruity, thanks for the 1,000 bits. Tree. Oh, I need to change. What is this? Orb of Poisons cleansing, clearing all effects. Whoa! What is it? Oh, not this map. Oh my gosh, this brings me back. This is the map that's in the MCC practice server for the contestants. Oh, it's dreadful. Thank you very much for the 1,000 bits, Fruity logo. Oh, drat. Oh my gosh, he almost got me. Didn't mean to blind myself in the process. Still getting used to these kits. What's this? Building blocks. Oh, that's new. It's like scaffolding from that one MCC with a graffiti map. I'm covering the other side. Got him once. We're pinning him down. We're pinning him down. Okay, I'll put some pressure in the middle here. Okay, cool. How do they work? No more dies, question mark? Or are they like in a separate area? How do you mean, sorry? Question for the MCC. Did they change how chromas work? Oh. Interesting. How y'all are IRL? Yes. Come on, Owen. Hit a shot at least once. Okay, I saw red there. I didn't even hit a singular shot. I didn't hit a single bow shot. I didn't hit a single melee shot. That dude rinsed me. I don't know what he was doing. He was like placing a block and then jumping to here and then coming back and placing another block and jumping to here. I don't really... Was he just trying to tempt me into the middle because he knew that he'd be able to beat me in a sword fight? Gotta go, bye. See you later. Bye. Oh my gosh. 1v. Ah. Dun, dun. What was happening there? I was rinsed. Got a hit on one. I'm blind. I'm blind again. Someone's fallen into lava. It was Luan. That's sad. What? I totally outdid that. What the heck? I got like 3 crits. Sorry, lads. So I'm not locked in. Oh, never mind. This is the last game anyway. My mind's on the coding that's happening next. I mean, maybe I'll do 1 Parkour Warriors just to get into the swing of it. But I'll unparty for that. Okay, let's leave that. I know I've spent a good amount of time on getting re-dies, so I'm a bit peeved. Fair enough. Okay, I will party disband. Thank you for playing. Party, I guess, leave. Party leave. Parkour Warrior Dojo, Parkour Warrior Survivor. Let's try that. Let's do 1 Survivor and then 1 Dojo. And then we will do some coding. Yippee! Don't you wanna love? Don't you wanna bound? Bam, 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 bam. I wonder if they got some new stuff. I'm not trying to tell you how to live it this time. Need to apologize. I say I'm not feeling alright. This is your life. Bro, I literally looked at it like, are you the kind of one that disappears? It is, both sides, got it. I suspiciously looked at it like, I don't know what your timing is, or if you disappear entirely. I'm not trying to tell you how to live it this time. Didn't get the jump right, but that's okay. There we go. Bum, 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 bum. Whoa, this is cool. I'm not. Ain't alright. This is your line. This is your line. It's this one. Are you that kind who disappears? Would be a crazy thing to ask someone out of context. Anytime a first time chatter comes in. Are you the kind that disappears? Oh, I see. I'm downloading it. I'm downloading the moveset. Sometimes I have a bit of latency. You have to excuse me. Like that. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Hup. Bam, 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 now. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Footsteps. Hup, hup, hup. We'll go the ice way today. And then we'll go down this way, yeah. Waddle, waddle. Give it a little tick. ITMG! I recognize this one. That was nice. Oh. Is this also an ITMG one? Should I have not stopped running? I should have just held space and forwards. Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. Took me a second to realize what the vibe was. You meant to bump your head off this and then jump again, yeah. Okay, stay there. Thank you. Stay there. Oh. Uh-oh. This might be the first one where we lose a bit of health. Oh. Or outright die. Off. On. Off. On. Off! That's over. That's over, unfortunately. Alright, it was a good practice. I shouldn't have done that. I don't know this one. Lemon Loaf Cake, thank you for the raid! Dang, that didn't go very well at all. Ninth place is abysmal for that. Let's do a dojo. Let's do the daily. Doodle 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 doodle. Hello? I'd like to do the daily. Doodle 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 doodle. Alright, let's do... OJTV, General 2. Is Django working on those, or have you just not put them in yet? Django has not made them yet. Django's still working on them. Do 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 do. Wah! Bam bam bam. Can I make that? I bet I can make that. Yeah, you can. Yeah, Django's got a lot of work. I'm giving Django like all of the pin designs and a bunch of other work that I've got going on. And now a new alert visual. Oh. We can jump across this, right? I don't usually like jumping over that next one, but I did it anyway. Okay, we go left. We hop up onto this. We go up, is it saying? Okay. This feels like an ITMG one through and through. Do 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 do. You got a favor for their style? It's just cohesion. Like, it's good to have cohesion. Once you've worked with an artist, it's like really difficult to move off of them because, not that I want to, but like everything looks so much nicer when it looks all the same. Plus, you begin to like get into the rhythm and you understand each other's styles. And when I'm like, oh, I want it to look like this, I rarely ever have to specify. These days, I just say to Django, like, you just have full reign. Just like show me what you would have this as. And then they'll be like, this. And I'll be like, that's it then. Which you can't really do with new artists when you work with them. Dang it. Jump. Boop. There we go. Hop. So yeah, I'm gonna try and do a scoreboard today, chat, before we do Void Rising. Okay, that was different. Bap, 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 bap. Sound like the dog of wisdom. Dang it. I don't know what. I think we'll probably track. So the cool thing about plugins is that you can do individual scoreboards, which I think is really neat. Man, these stay for a while, huh? Okay. Large donut for comfort. Nice. I don't really get that one. I'm sure there's a fast way of doing it, but yeah, individual scoreboards, which means we can have like a scoreboard for showing each individual person how many kills they got, which I'm going to go the safe way. In Void Rising is a little less important because it's not really about kills, but I might make it about kills. Oh. What? Oh. How hype are you for MCC? Be honest. I'm 100. I'm so bad. Sorry in advance. That is okay. That is okay. It's the first of the season. There's no pressure. It's just for a little bit of silliness. Mm, 100. Oh, it was right at the end. That's so sad. We're gonna kill it. Yeah. I'm definitely super confident in my own abilities. It's gonna be totally fine. Absolutely not. He is not dyeing his hair. Sorry, what? Can you dye your hair orange? Ooh. I don't know. What about that orange streak that I had, Luan? Last year. That took way longer to grow out than I thought it would. Is that a bot? Come here, boy! Come here! Come. That's right. You're washed. You're washed, son. I beat you. I'm joking. Oh, he's following me. Nah, he's going to medium. Okay, what is this and how do I do it? Oh, no. I'm actually more confident doing it the other way around. Oh, no, I'm locked in. I have to do it this way. Okay. Got to the point where you just random streak a blonde. It was, like, not great. This is fair. I remember... Could I jump onto the top of that from there? I bet not. I remember one time... I was at... Are you now doing it? Oh, you... Oh, I see how it is. Oh, okay. I get it. Could I jump onto the top of this? No, they've definitely put up blocks, haven't they? There's no way. Joke. Cheeky little cat that is. Get off the furniture. Yo, whose cat's this? Well, I'm not going to do it like that because I need to practice doing it the proper way. Yeah, I remember Nikki Neochu one time at a party was like, Owen, do you have split dyed hair? And I was like, I'm afraid not. I've got one strand of dyed hair, which is now the color's run out and it's bleached now. And because I have curly hair, one strand is enough for it to cover literally the entire right side of my head. Huh. Dang it. Runs in the family. I thought you'd been like lying runs in the family. I was like, what? Oh. You've broken their little hearts now, Luan. Boop-a-doo-doo. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Yo, thanks for 22 months.
Wow, almost 2 years.
I love you all the same, Luan. Dang it, man. This sucks. This is definitely not how I meant to do this either. Can I do it like the Wile E. Coyote way? Would that be silly of me? That would be silly. I'm going to try it anyway. And I can relate as well because I love myself better as a ginger. I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to keep doing this until it happens. The Wile E. Coyote way is sprinting full force off the edge of the ledge and then jumping back. Ah. And if you can get it, it's amazing. You feel like a superhero. But it's not really meant to be used with these kind of builds. It's like that. It's like that. Dang it. Do you know? Dude, I hate doing this with toggle sprint. Keep having to switch back and forth. I could never do anything with toggle sprint. Are you kidding me? Do 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 do. Ha. Ha. Oh, nice. Oh, that would have been nice. Yeah, it's super satisfying when you do it like this. Hup. Whomp. I used to be blonde, chat. Naturally blonde. True story. As a baby, as a child. That's like default for most. Sorry. All right, I'll keep my facts to myself. My bad. Got humbled real quick there. You ain't special. I don't know why I punch when I go off the edge. Ha. Oh, stop it now. This ain't fun anymore. Why am I doing this to myself? It's not like I'm actually going to try the hard version. The issue is that they usually use these as the medium versions in the event. The event is harder than the server. Basically take everything that's a medium and put it on easy for actual MCC. So there's a high chance that this could appear on medium. But probably not because this is a daily, so I don't know. All right. Oh, I restarted the whole thing. Well, I don't care too much. It's not like I'm trying to sweat out things. There we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. This looks fun. Oh, this is cute. Look at this. What a menacing little build. Ah, we've already had the song. Don't jump too early, Owen. There we go. All right. Let us play. I did not mean to open Adobe there. What am I on? 1.20.5. Let's swap back to 1.20.4 because I don't know what they've broken in the other newer version. I'm just a story you've been told. Do 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 do. Are we playing Void Rising? Correction, I am coding Void Rising. If I got a calico dyed hair, I'd love you no matter what. What a silly question. What a foolish, silly question to ask. I need to type in coding custom scoreboards Minecraft. Why am I sniffly? Who did it? What's an idiot? I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Don't try to make yourself remember. I'm going to have a bit of my brownie. None of you can stop me. None of you can stop me. I'm having it now. Nom, nom. Nom, 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 nom. Oh, it's raining. I am pollen and I'm infected with hay fever. Ew. A couple of things that we've added to the game. Number one, when I restart the game, no longer does it... Here, I'll show you. Chat filled with the word brownie. Brownie, please. What did they? Check it out. Wait for it. Ta-da! If the game clocks... Wow, look at that lava lake. That's sick. No! Lava, watch out! Yeah, if you... First off, I fixed the whole adventure to survival situation. I also fixed the fact that if there's a void where you try and spawn, it makes a little platform. What else did I fix yesterday, Luan, when I was on call with you? You can have a bit, chat. We gave saturation during the... Oh, hang on. I don't think... Did I ever remove that? Let me see. I didn't. Oh. Pandia, what I think is happening is the fruits of my labor. I am reaping what I have sowed. I have received my comeuppance. You know how I was going on and on about how /reload wasn't that big of a deal and everyone was making a way bigger deal than it actually was. I think every time I was doing /reload, it wasn't deregistering the listeners. So when someone joined, a bunch of listeners were all clocking that someone had joined and then were running the code. Because it doesn't happen after I do a fresh restart. Which means, not my circus, not my monkeys. I don't have to fix anything. Because if I ever want to just run a game and not have it do that, I can just do /reload. I can just reload the whole server. So... Oh, that was my last piece. Oh, I hate it. Curse me. I tried to deregister it using something called handle list, unregister all, and then I passed the plugin. Thank you, Luam. Did you ever see the code? Yes, I did. I just haven't gotten around to implementing it. Also, ignore the fact that all of this is all in one class, Mark. I'm going to get around to adding it all into a utility class eventually. I just want a working product first. Just get a wife. It's that easy. Here, have a cookie. Thank you. Yeah, I thought this would deregister all of the listeners. That's what I thought was happening, but I was wrong. That is not. It didn't work. So never mind. Okay, so unless this isn't running when I run the correct thing, hold on. Get server. Oh, sorry, hold on. I will ignore everything. Thank you. Bucket.getServer.getPlayer. Owen's juice. Send message. Debug. All right, let's build that real quick. Beep, boop, bop. Not this song, sorry. I need something brighter. I'm trying to get a buy flag from Amazon, but where I have a new phone, I can't log into my... You know what? You know what would help with that? Today's sponsor, Dashlane. No, I'm not sponsored. I do use Dashlane, but... Right, let's see if this works how I think it does. It does. It does. It runs the disable command when I do the thing. Great, cool. So I want to do some scoreboard stuff. It just so happens that I have made a class already called board, and it creates a new scoreboard. And then it creates an objective for that scoreboard called master config. And then I populate it with some scores. And then it sets the display slot of the player that you're passing it. This is the player that's going to have a unique scoreboard to them. Then we register a team, and we give them a team key. That's not important. Don't worry about it. Then we add this to the team, and then we set the suffix and the prefix to be appropriate. And then objective.getScore, that's fine. That's not important. Doesn't matter. It's not important. And then we have an update scoreboard thing, which gets the scoreboard of the player. It gets the team of the player. And then, I guess it's team of the scoreboard. I don't even know my own code. And then it sets a suffix equal to the statistic of whatever the person has walked. This was working. I'm going to see if it still is. What's this? Cannot find declaration to go to. That's what I thought. Wait, can you? Oh, you can. It does exist. Okay. Get new scoreboard. Master config. Game ID. That's all stuff that I was trying to do earlier. That's not as important now. I don't need that anymore. So I'm pretty certain I can just remove it. But this, however, yes. Get the server, get the scheduler, run a task timer for board, and then run it every tick, which means that the scoreboard is updating every tick. And inside of run, for each player, if their scoreboard is not null and their scoreboard objective is equal to this one, then update the scoreboard. Otherwise, create a new scoreboard and assign it to them. That should do it. Let's give it a go. If that didn't make any sense to you, don't worry about it. It doesn't make any sense to me either. Reload, confirm. Oh, look. I'll get rid of me for a sec. Do you see that? Someone say something in chat so the text moves out the way. Look at that. Why are you ticking the scoreboard? Why am I ticking the scoreboard? Huh? I'm just checking that I can update it like this. And I can. Obviously, that's not great for performance. We're going to have it check for every like second rather than once every tick. But it's nice to know that this can work. This is how far I walked in the server. Yeah, we see it, I think. Good job. Hi, Danny. How's it going? Did you go to university to learn how to code? I did, but I did know how to code before I went to university. And you don't have to go to university if you want to learn how to code. Look at this. 60 stream streak. Good job. So, when the game begins, everybody's going to get a new scoreboard. And that scoreboard is going to have what? It's going to have the title of the score. You can tick based on movement event if you want walking stats. I don't. I just wanted to see whether or not I could update a scoreboard every tick. I don't want to worry about the actual like walking. That was just that was a statistic that I just pulled up because it's something that I can do continuously just by walking forwards. Bagheera is yelling, and I don't know why, so I'm going to go to see why. Back in a sec.
Chat, I did one of my first exams today even though I was super nervous. But I did it, so woo yay me.
Hi. Okay. So, let's get a notepad up. We want name of game as the header. What other things would you want? You want like a timer? Do you want a timer till like the next phase? Like time till rising. Time till layout I did. If you have it to hand, that would be good. We could do, what else could we do? We could do kills. Or we could do, I think, points, because I want to...
Stealing TTS from Brooks.
Okay, that's fair. I want to introduce a new point system into the game where every person you outlive is 1 point, and every kill you get is worth 2 points. Just to spice it up a little. And when I say kill, I mean elimination. So it can't be like in grace. It can't be in the period before respawns are off. Check DMs. Thank you, I will. What else? Oh, I mean, you're saying check because you've sent me the thing. Okay, current phase, countdown, void level. I don't think I want to do void level. I like the idea of it being like, we don't know what the void level is kind of thing. Let's do... players alive is a really good one. Let's do players alive. Players alive. Yeah, I think that's good. I don't think we need to track deaths because the only death that matters is the death when respawns are disabled, and that's only ever going to be 1, if that makes sense. Like, if you die during respawns allowed, no, it doesn't really matter too much. But if you die when respawns are off, that's the one that does matter, and then that's it. It's 1 per game anyway. Name of game, timer, points, players alive. Bah, bah, bah. And let's do the Patreon website at the bottom as well, just for funsies. Just for fun. No kill counter. That's the points. That's what I'm going to have as points. All right, let's try this out. There's also, you might have noticed in the side of the screen, the way that Minecraft does things like layouts is you have to give them like a number, with the highest number being at the top. Power Creations, aka myself, spent a long time working on a type of... Where am I? Where have I gone? Working on a new different type of scoreboard, which didn't have those numbers on the side. And I prefer it. And I want it to be the same for this as well, because I just think it looks messy having those red numbers on the side. I'm going to have to look into figuring out how to get rid of those. Because I don't know how to do it via plugin. I could do it very easily in data packs. I don't know if plugins have caught up to that level of sophistication yet. I hope they have. I mean, it's but 1.2, 20.4 has been out for a while now. It's okay. You don't need to know the code thing. You don't need to know the code thing. All right, let's try this out then. We're not going to do any fancy colors for the time being. We might get to that later. So this is a type of runnable. When it's created, yeah, it's a runnable here. And when it's created, board, static board, it just has an instance of itself. I think you can do it in resource packs, but there's also a command in vanilla Minecraft now called /scoreboard objectives set display. What is it? I don't want to make... I'll make one quick. Add test dummy. Scoreboard objectives set display. What is it? I had it. Modify test number format blank. You can force plugins to run commands if required. Fantastic. Let's do that then. Yeah, and then if I were to do this, then the number on the side doesn't show up, and you do all the scores through prefixes, which should be way, way easier on this, on plugins, than it was on data packs. Because on data packs, I had to compare every single value to see if it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, on and on and on. But with plugins, I can just say, take the value and use it as the display, like turn it into a string. Cool, yeah. That's what we're going to try and do. Bigger is still yelling, but he has been let out, and I cleaned up after him. So, you know, he's fine. Okay. I can stop. I'm sorry. All right, let's have, instead of master config, can we set the objective dot set display name? Are you going to say it's deprecated or whatever? Yeah, depreciated. In favor of what exactly? Void rising. Soup, 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 soup. Hello. Boom, boom, boom. All right, well, let's go find out. Let's check the documentation for Spigot. This guy's so clever with his coding. I'm not. I'm stupid when it comes to plugins. Objective set display name. Doesn't say it's depreciated on the Spigot thing, so it must be a paper thing. But PaperMC doesn't have a API. Unless it does. No, it doesn't. It has this. Which is not the same thing, really. That's just talking about components. That's not important. That's talking about events. That also isn't helpful. Okay. He's ignoring your meow. I wasn't ignoring the meow. I said soup, 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 soup. Do you ever want to make a video game that everyone will someday play? Probably not. That sounds really stressful. Oh, here we are. Paper API. Bucket. The documentation to developing plugins. Set display name. Objective set display name. In favor of adventure. Display name. Set the display name to players for this objective. Is this a... Okay. Don't see how that's any different, but sure. So are you saying I can do objective.display name? I can. Can I pass in the void? Can I? It's a component. Yeah, of course it is. Text dot content astuf dot build. Happy? Import the static method if you have to. All your whimsy is gone. All my whimsy is always gone. I think you can just do text void rising. What? What? All along? You're kidding, right? Please tell me that's not. Please tell me that's not true. I'm going to eat my own hand. Be happy you've been taught this. Thank you, Pandia. I'm assuming build is only when you're doing like decoration and color, right? Right, there's that. Where else is content? That, I wonder if I can pass this in. Can I pass this in? Oh, I can. Cannibalism, you're so good at coding. I'm not though, am I really? Let's be real. I don't know what I'm doing. That's a long message. Let's grab it and put it somewhere easier. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You're so silly. You're so silly. We're all so terribly, terribly silly, aren't we? And though I know. Watch me do all this and actually it's not possible. And I just got overexcited. I'm ahead of myself. I would not blame you, Pandia. I would blame myself for not testing it first. Yo!
Oh, I understand so much.
You understand so much. Thank you for the 16 months. I'm not risking it with this stuff. I should have clocked this because I literally use it again later. But I'm not going to use it for that kind of thing. I think that's tempting fate a bit. On you. Anything that has decorations in it, we're not messing with that today. Slowly but surely, I will become the most powerful coder, and then I will absorb all the energy of all the other coders. That's how it works, chat. That's what they teach you in university. All right, cool. Let's go back to board. Can we play more soft fight? Yes, sure. Should I run? No, you're the final boss.
Recently went, hey, you can help me build a website, right? You know Python? I just went, no. He goes, oh, what did you learn if not Python? Java? I just went, no, I did, but no. Not, Owen, you're a good coder, dude.
Thank you, thank you. I dabble in code. Do I need to be scared? Yes. Start running now. I'll give you 10 seconds head start. Think of it as... Sorry. All right, we're going to call this... Whoa, there's a lot of returns. I don't think I'm the type to take anything with me from school. This is fair. Hang on a minute. Getting prepared for tomorrow? Yes. Okay, so display name. Look, I'm not using depreciated things. Don't say this is depreciated. This is okay, right? Register new objective. All right, bucket. What is it instead? Register new objective. No, this is fine, it says. I don't sound assuming, but this is nice to have in the background. Good, I'm glad. Something's wrong, though. Oh, here we are. Use register new objective. Is it because it's a string? Should I use a component instead? I can do that really, really easily. Watch. Okay, what are you looking for here? What do you need from me? String. Yeah, but all of those are bad. You've said those are bad. I'm going to give you a component and see whether you mind it or not. Wait, what does it want? It wants string, criteria, component, render type. Okay, string name, criteria, display name, which is a component, and then render type, which I bet I can make blank. Oh, it's just integer or hearts.
I'm getting closer and closer to 24601 channel points. Imagine if I actually hit it dead on.
Okay, hang on. Let's put these back in and then give it a component for display name like this. Okay, and then give it a criteria component render type. Render type.integer. Is it depreciated still? No, it ain't. It says it's fine here. I did everything you asked of me and more. Name, criteria, display name, render type. Name, criteria, display name, render type. You can never use criteria object instead of string. Oh, thank you. I missed that. We did it. Man, I'm going to be honest. Part of why I like coding is getting rid of the squiggly lines. It's getting rid of the squiggly lines simulator. You're going to say set prefixes depreciated in favor of what? Is it just this? Is it going to be a component? It's a component. All right. In favor of components, of course. Yes. Team1.set suffix. No, not set, just suffix. 0 centimeters. But it can't say that. It's got to say text 0 centimeters. Good. We're slowly getting rid of the crazy lines. And you don't want chat color, do you? No. You want named text color dot gold dot to string. Can I not to string that? Drat. Oh, wait, what? Oh, there you go. Cool. Okay. Dot to string. There we go. Getting there. Hi, I'm here only to tell you I'm going now to play Dungeons & Dragons and be a dwarf guy. Please wish me luck. Georgie is manifesting a TPK. Please manifest the opposite. I'll manifest an MPK. No, TPM. Total player multiplication. Somehow you managed to split into two. Two slightly shorter dwarves. What's that bit, sorry? What's what bit, sorry? Okay. We got completely taken aside there. That's absolutely not what we should be doing. We're going to call this master scoreboard. Its criteria is dummy. We don't need to set a display name. We're going to set it to be displayed at the side. And then we're going to have a couple of things here. We're going to have timer points player alive. Timer. Total points. We should also probably have the code bit you just added. You don't even. It's like really nitty gritty, like unnecessarily complicated version. So you got Spigot, and then I'm using Paper MC inside of that, which wants things done a specific way. I could use the Spigot way of doing it, but I'm doing it the Paper MC way because if you're in for a penny, you might as well blow up the entire code base with Paper MC terminology. So I refuse to do things which say, this is how things are meant to be done. That's always is always true. Simplify to true extracting side effects. We're going to ignore that one. I think I understood that on a very low level. That's cool. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not cool and it's not fun and it's not interesting. It's boring bit of coding. There's cooler coding out there and it's not this. Such as making visual stuff happen. That's cool coding. Players alive. We should also have a thing for placement because what good is it knowing how many points you have if you don't know what your placement is? Like first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Player always has a scoreboard. Yeah, I guess that is a bit odd. I don't know why I have that, but I'm too scared to get rid of it. I guess I will. Player.getSport will get objective, blah, 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 master config. This needs to be changed to master scoreboard. Basically, this checks if the scoreboard that they have is equal to master scoreboard. And if it isn't, then it makes them one. And if it is, it updates it. And this is going to run once every second. Players alive, that's fine. And then we'll have the Patreon website underneath at the very bottom. Let's have some empty spaces thrown for fun. And then we will have patreon.com/Owen's Juice, POW Creations. Now we need to make sure that all of these have the correct values so that they all sort themselves out neatly and nicely. Okay. Am I going to need to make a player class? Is this the first time where I'm actually going to have a specific class for No, wait, there is already a player class. Am I going to need to have a active player? I'm going to need to make a new class. I've not actually made a proper like a perceivable new class. All of the ones I have are things like listeners or runnables or commands, but this is actually its own class used for holding special stuff. And it's going to be called active player. Also, how you use the name text color instead of chat color, you might need to use the as hex string method instead of toString. Noted. I'll go and try that now. So you're saying dot as hex string. All right, I'll take your word for it. Would you mind trying to break down why that? Sorry. Would you mind trying to break down why that is? Okay. So that's all that. Active player is going to have a integer variable called score. It's going to have a integer for placement. It's going to have, what else might it have? Is that it? What else kind of things did I check? Yeah, I think that's it really. Eventually it'll become more complicated. I'd like a constructor. Will this make one for me? Generate a constructor and special. Yeah, do both of those as well. Cool. Nice. Great. To be honest, actually, those can just be 0. They start off as 0. Equals 0. And this also equals 0. Okay. That's how the Adventure API implements it. Check the source code. To string would return gold, and as would return. Oh, cool. Okay, noted. Thank you. That is helpful. This might seem a little overkill for some people, but we need to store this information somehow, and we might as well do it like this. Okay, so when the game begins, at the begin game command, we are going to do plugin dot assign players profiles. Okay, and actually I'm going to rename this from active player to player profile. Refactor that. Okay, did that work? Where did that go? Player profile. Yep, good. Then we're going to have in here a command for that. So overall, can't believe it. Yeah, it's only slightly overkill. I think later on, when I start doing other statistics and other things that people are going to have done, it will be less overkill when we add more things to it. Also, you might want to use Pascal case player profile so it isn't confusing. Pascal case. Did I not do that? Oh, oops. Thank you for catching that. That was a typo. Player profile. Good. Public void assign player profiles. This function is going to, for each player. Oh, they're going to need a name. It needs a name. Well, every player profile needs a name. String name. And this is actually one that we can't take for certain. So this dot name equals name. For every player profile in bucket.getServer.getOnlinePlayers, I bet that's going to become a problem in the future when I eventually have. I bet that doesn't take. That takes all of the servers on the entire server, doesn't it? Not all of the servers in the actual world. Yeah, I figured as much. Blah, blah is so true, so true. So if I do world.getPlayers, that's probably a safer bet. Which means I also should change that for any other time that I do this. Because otherwise people, if we ever turn this into like, we have this as a mini game and then there's another instance running on the same server in a lobby, then everyone is going to be hearing the game sounds and we just want it to be the players that are actually in the world. I'm back. Sorry, 21 Pilots dropped a new single and had to bump that for a bit. No worries. Let me do player. Yeah, that I clearly started doing that at some point and then just gave up. Let me go back up through all of this. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's not fine. Oops. Everything. Bap. Bap. Search specifically for that. And then replace it with this. Grand. All right, fix that. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. The assign profiles. There you are. Okay, so for every player who's currently in the game, let's create a list of profiles somewhere in the game. We have one called active players. When do I assign this? In enable, it creates a new list, but where else? Add all get online players. That should be world.getPlayers. Is this in phase 1? It is. All right, that's an easy fix. Let's just quickly, when the game begins, instead of running this before, let's run this after. And now we know that the profile of active players has been populated. So when we go back to here and we go to profiles, we can actually take this for player in active players. Can I just say that seeing you code and making progress makes me really motivated? Thanks, Pandy. I appreciate you being in chat to help out. And you do it in a way that doesn't make me feel like a stupid, dumb idiot. So I appreciate that as well. Okay, so active players. We have a new player for every active player, and we should... Can we just clone this as a list? Can we do this? We'll make private... Okay, go in one. Private list, that is the wrong thing. Under this. List. It's a list of players. No, it isn't. It's a list of player profiles. That's a different thing. And it's active player profiles. And then when we begin the game and we assign everybody profiles, all we have to do is active player profiles dot add. We're going to add a new player profile and pass the player's name into that. Good. So at the end of this, we have a bunch of classes, a bunch of objects of the class player profile, and it's one of every single person in the game. Eventually, people are going to start joining mid-game, and they need their own profile made for themselves. So we should do that. If the game is currently running, then plugin dot assign player profile, single case, event dot get player dot get name. Okay, let's go back into here. And then public void assign player profile. And it needs to take a name, string name. And then all we have to do is add to it the name that was given to us. There's a potential problem here, which is that just because somebody joined doesn't mean that they're new. They could have logged out of the game and then logged back in mid-game. And also we need to actually create this on enable. So where's active players made? Here we are. So we'll do active player profiles equals new. So we make a new one every time. Wah! Pandir, thanks for the sub. Much appreciated. Welcome to the Juice Crew. Did I miss why chat isn't on screen anymore? Because sometimes you guys cover the bits that I need over here. But you should be here anyway. Why aren't you on screen anymore? Hold on. Let me grab this. Go back to monitor. And then paste that in. Is it this one? Say something. No. Oh, there you are. Good job. Okay. There you are. Now you can see yourself on screen. Ain't that nice? It's like you're here with me in the room. Okay. So when someone joins, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're joining for the first time. If player has relogged, here we are. This is the bit that I care about. If the respawns are allowed, blah, blah, blah. If the player has relogged. Oh, if the player hasn't relogged, then we need to assign them a player profile. Easy. Can we do that joke when I'm over in the UK? Thanks. We can do so many jokes when you're here. It's going to be great.
Hey, quick unrelated question.
Yeah.
HC Owen's Law started with Season 3 of Hardcore, right?
Technically.
Did you just start the end project in 3 or did you do other memorable stuff? I just joined around the obsidian mining in Season 3, so I don't know.
Void Furnace. That was probably the beginning of... That was really the proper beginning of the Void Law. We created a furnace. How much of this can I say? The season's over. I mean, it's literally dead. The world's dead, so I can say whatever I like. The Void isn't a... This is big lore dropping here. The Void isn't the absence of anything. It is a soup. It's a soup of dark matter, antimatter. It's something, and it's a sea of it. And it's so condensed. You know how like a black hole is matter compressed into such a singular point that it ruptured and became a black hole? Imagine that, but it's not rupturing. So the Void is insanely high in temperature, which is why when you fall into it, the reason your character takes damage is you're literally boiling alive. Like that's when you're falling through the Void. It's not like, oh, I'm just falling through the air and I'm like, oh, why am I taking damage? It's hot. It's hot in there. And that's why you take damage. And so one of the first times I utilized that in the lore was that Hardcore Owen in Season 3 made a pocket of Void that he would send objects down into a furnace. It's just a super smelter. But he would send objects down into this like layered black glass area, which was meant to be taken by the Void. And it would cook it at like super high speeds and then come back up again. And so he utilized it like that. Latter part is very true. Very true. So that's the only interesting thing. The greenhouse happened, but it didn't have as much lore as it was just silliness. It was just nice. It was just nice stuff. Okay, so every player has a player profile. And that's good for them, I guess. What? So what we want here is a... Well, these should be private. These should all be privated. But that's all. Not season 2. Season 2 had no lore. Season 2 had no heavy lore. I don't know. I'm trying to actually make sense of a non-fictional furnace. Okay, so public. We just need a bunch of getters, and if this IDE is worth its weight in salt, it should be able to do that for me. Getters of these 3 things. Great, cool. Thank you. Save me a couple of minutes. So when the board here is doing things, aka updating, for each individual player, it should update based off of what their current score is. So let's try and figure that out now together, because I don't really know what I said either. So we make a team, and it's called Team 1, and then we make a team key, and then we add the team key to the team, and then we go prefix and suffix of that team, and then we go get score team key set score 0 player.set score scoreboard. Interesting. How did that work prior to me ruining this? How does that make any sense? The prefix and suffix of what? Did I have something gold here? Hold on. I'm going to copy this. We're going to go... We're traveling through time. Control all. Control copy. Control Z. Until I get back to what it used to look like. And I can take use of my own previous work. Oh, was it? No. That's team key. Oh, it only goes so far back. But if you want to experience a very in-depth world that explains how things around the world work realistically, I am your guy. I will say that my views aren't entirely aligned with that of what Owen has gone with. Yeah, but it is my world. I can't. That's not linked up now. The whole context of what I said. I probably did. I often do that. Okay, let's try and look up what scoreboard plugin Minecraft tutorial. I think I took all of this from a tutorial. Here we are. This is it.
Show it.
Stop. There we go. See you later, chopsticks. Okay, this guy is very nice and very helpful, and he's going to teach us why my code doesn't work. Create new scoreboard, blah, blah, blah. I took a lot of this code that I used from him because I think it looked good and it worked very well. Okay, so he has set score, white, blah, blah, blah. Register. But how does he know which one it's changing? My eyes? I know, I don't know. He's commented this one out. Why has he commented that one out? Scoreboard, register new team, team 1. Does he end up uncommenting it out?
This up. That's why I'm just putting the team key on top of it to make you guys a little bit more less confused. But I understand if it's still a bit confusing. You're just going to get used to it over time. Good. So that's it. Now, when it comes to updating the scoreboard, very, very similarly.
Okay. I'm going to try something real quick. I think I know what's happening here.
Chat, I have done a doodle of Bruno and Tang. Who else / what else do I draw?
What do I draw? What do I draw? Okay, slash reload confirm. That hasn't... Right, that hasn't quite done it. Maybe I did something wrong. Did it actually... It didn't build properly. Oh, oops. That's because connection listener has a problem. Assign player profiles. Is that not correct? Is that not what I called it? Players profiles. Assign player profiles, not players profiles. Install. See if that installs correctly. There you go. It's taking longer and longer every time. It's almost like I'm writing more and more code. Okay, drag that in. Reload confirm. Okay, cool. It's got some stuff there on the side. Players Alive Patreon. Right, so my question is, what? Drat. I always love and appreciate any fan art, but you should do whatever makes you most happy and inspired. True. Okay, placement, total points, players alive. Then Owen as an elephant and sitting on top of it as a cat or something. Why am I an elephant? It's just because it's my favorite animal. I don't kin myself as an elephant. I just think they're cool. This is getting frustrating. It was working and now it's not. This is why I should be taking backups. All right, mate.
What we're going to do is we can just get the team right here. So we're going to get the scoreboard. Now, we're not going to want to create a new one. We're just going to get the old one from the player.
Yeah,
we're going to get the team. Remember, this is the same key, right? And then we're going to get the...
I'm going back to when
what
you
animal
commented
would you
now.
be?
Which essentially is just...
Otter or ferret.
Now, we have to set it to the player by calling player. That's the scoreboard. There we go. Now, the way you create scores is you type in objective get score, and then the entry of the score is actually the value which you want to show. Awesome. So that's how you can create these different scores. Let me just add some colors. There we go. Now, quick info. If you want to have multiple lines that are empty in the scoreboard, you have to space them out, and you have to add a unique chat color to each line. So let me just add this red, and this can be green. And don't worry, guys, because scoreboards can only have 16 lines.
This is true. This is true.
But
I will never do that.
The score number.
Always welcome the master file. Always welcome the live file. It's one version or nothing.
And then the cow prototype is the title of the scoreboard.
Oh,
so
I'm never going to get a job in
now,
actual
if you just do
tech.
This, it's not going to do anything. We have to actually set the line to it, and the line.
They'll be like, yeah, just I'll show you. I'll give you the credentials to log into the Git later, and I'll be like, no, I don't use GitHub, thanks. And they'll be like, you do if you want a job. And I'll go, I'm alright. That whole committing, merging thing is just not for me.
to be basically from the top. So this one is going to
always pushing to prod. Always pushing to prod. In fact, don't even push. It's just locally stored somewhere on your street. Your statements are giving me anxiety while I'm coding. Yeah, we're not pushing here. You have one master file that you send to someone via Discord, okay? Not Google Drive. Just drag the jar into Discord. If it's good enough for you, it's good enough for everyone.
Number 8. And then the other one is going to be line number 7. You get a point. There we go. I have updated the lines. Now, the problem is when it comes to walk 0 centimeter, this is pretty hard to update because essentially what you would have to do here is you would have to call this entire thing every single tick or every single time you want to update it, which is going to cause this scoreboard to flash. It's going to disappear and then appear again. We call it a flicker, and this is pretty annoying for the eyes and the players maybe suspect.
I'm not the best teacher, Luan, but I am the most fun, so it's up to you.
To seizures when they see that. So we do not want to do that. So we're going to get rid of this line. And the way we're going to show this line is using teams. There we go. Team 1. And we can simply register a new team by calling scoreboard register new team. The name of the team does not matter. The issue here, it has to be unique. So make sure it is something unique. Team 1. And then we're going to add the entry to the team, which essentially is just going to be a chat color that has to be unique. So this essentially is the team key. String team key, just to make sure that you guys see it a little bit better. And this entry works just like this entry on the score. So
might it be because we messed around with the team key situation? Let me try and go back real quick. Team key equals, string team key equals chat color dot gold dot to string. I doubt that'll actually fix it. Objective dot get score. Okay, and now let's set this to like -8. And then that should do it. Let's try that out. Yes, -8, my favorite. Nom nom, -8. Okay, drag that in. There goes that smile, that dex file. / reload confirm. Nope. No dice. Not the show. Huh. Well, I kind of suspected something would go
the same
wrong
as
here.
But except if you type in an entry, say, walked 0 centimeter, and you try to update it, you are going to get the flicker again. So we have to sort of hack this, and the way we're going to call this walked, right, we have to actually use something called set prefix, like this.
Yeah,
and then
but it's not working on mine, Mr.
Kangaroo. Right? So that's how it is. It's a bit hacky, but that's just
But
the
it
way
was working on
without
mine
any
earlier.
flicker whatsoever. So the entry right here will now work just as a space, right? So I'm just going to copy the team key, which is just an empty character, an empty chat color, so you cannot see.
You need to recreate the scoreboard, but it should be doing it automatically, shouldn't it? Oh my, no, I should do it on enable. Let me try by popping first stuff after this. Doo-doo. One moment. Oh, okay. No, it isn't. Is this one of those moments where me doing / reload is making it break? Quite possibly, yes. Let's restart. Yeah, I'm going to keep running into this. But you see, it's actually, I'm not losing any time because I'm saving a bunch of time by doing / reload confirm, and I'm losing a bunch of time because I'm not just restarting the server. And it should hopefully cancel out to be net nothing. I'm reloading the server. Boop, 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 doo. Oh man, someone ate all my brownie. Can't have anything nice these days. Wait until you get something complex. Yeah, that just happened to me. What the heck, man? That's diabolical. Hey, look, it's working now. It's working now, chat. Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got into this situation. Okay, well, good to know that that's working. Basically, what that shows me is that all of these need to be via Teams, and it's going to be used exclusively with prefixes. Let's do it one at a time, starting with total points. Total points should be a relatively easy one to do. We're going to do... basically going to do the exact same as what we've got here, but for total points. So we're going to do this. We're going to... oh, now's a great time for us to test whether or not this actually makes it work or not. And you will get to the point where you encounter a bug where your code works and stops working after a fresh reboot. No, don't say that. Don't say that. You mustn't say these things. That's bad. That would be a big nightmare for me. Don't manifest that kind of energy into this world, thank you. I'll try and get the workflow up that you mentioned, Pandir, of launching the server inside of IntelliJ. Because, bro, I can't be sat here on Bisect, clicking, dragging the jar in, uploading it, pressing restart. I'm sitting. All this time that I've been talking, it's been reloading. It's still reloading. Still reloading. give a sec. There we go. It's done reloading. And now I have to go back to the game. I've got to make sure that OBS is picking up the game. That's not related to the server issue. I've got to go out. I've got to go back in. Do you need access to no-name panel? It's just the same problem. It would just be quicker. There's still lots more stuff rather than just like uploading the jar, going into the world and pressing up and then enter. Maybe I should stay with saying, save yourself. Stay with data packs. But apparently there's a way of making it so that you can run the server from IntelliJ, not using Maven, but the other one. I forget what the other one's called. And then you can like press a button and it does it all for you. That's the dream. It's the dream. Gradle, thank you. That's the one. Spider Lily, thank you for the prime.
Woo.
Ooh. Okay, so what we've learned from that is doing it the other way, aka using the team key by doing named text color gold as hex string, broke it. So I'm going to try and do just 2 string and see if that fixes it. Which means we have to go to File Manager, go to Plugins, drag the newly built thing in, wait for it to upload, go back to home. Click on restart. It didn't do it. I have to do it. I have to click restart. We'll get there eventually. Man, I have absolutely no idea. Maybe I'll just make gyozas tonight. Maybe I'll just do that. If I can get some noodles. I probably don't have any noodles. Maybe I could just make the noodles myself. I'd be more bothered to make the noodles from scratch than I would be to walk to the local supermarket and buy the noodles from there for the incredible price of like £17.50 for 2 grams of noodles. All right, it's finished restarting. So now we can join. And then we've got to go back into Minecraft and have it do this. Is it like just not capturing the right window? Window titles must match. Otherwise, find window of same type. I'm going to try that from now on and see if that fixes that issue. Oh, okay. Good. Gold. Right, well, that's not quite right. It says gold underneath your chat. Let me hide that so you can see. You were right. You were right. It does just say gold. Do I even need to have the team key? Does the team key have to do that? Test gold. I'm pushing the limits of what this code does. Yep, the team key is the key for the team. But, oh, I see. So it's basically, the other way is basically having a blank thing, but having a color embedded into it so that it's invisible. I get it now. Well, no fixing that, so I guess I'll just do it the depreciated way. Because if I do to hex string, it doesn't work, but chat color gold to string does work. So, you know, hey ho, we live and learn. Right. So instead of calling this team 1, we're going to register this as total points. And then we'll have total points space. Total points team. Same as this, total points team. Then we will add the its entry, total points team with the team key, which is gold. And then we will change its prefix to be total points. And then we will have total points team dot suffix is just a space for the time being. I'm going to do space dot just so I can keep track of where it is. And then we're going to give it a score of -2. And then we will comment this one out over here. Okay. Then we set the scoreboard of the player. That's fine. We come into here. We get the scoreboard of the player. We get the team of the player, which is going to be total points team. Same with this. Total points team. We're going to set the suffix. And now this is where things get fancy. We're going to get the name of the player and we're going to use a method in here. Where is this? Set up game rules. We're going to get the player profile.
Link is online tonight if you want to consider raiding him.
It's okay. You don't need to tell me who to...
Glad you introduced us yesterday.
Yes, it's okay. You don't need to tell me if people are live. I will go look myself. But thank you. Get player profile from name. Great method name, Owen. Really concise. We'll take a name. We will for player profile called player profile in active player profiles. If the name, sorry. If the name of the player profile is equal to, so this needs to be in an if statement, and it's probably going to have a go at me being like, you don't use equals to compare strings, you use dot equals or something like that. If it's equal to the name, then return this player profile. Let's see, what is it going to say now? It's going to say, oh, we use dot equals here. Okay, fine, then do it. And we need to specify that it returns. I broke it. Player profile. You know what will be fun? When Minecraft removes support for legacy colors and you'll be able to do teams this way. Don't say such things. You can't be manifesting that kind of thing into the world. Java issue. Oh no! Are you a Bedrock developer? Oh no. The corporate greed got to you, huh? I'm joking. No, I'm not. Okay, fine. It'd be fine if you were. Because I believe Mark is... Well, Mark's both. Mark's everything everywhere all at once. Mark does everything in Bedrock and everything in Java and somehow manages to find time to make himself dinner. How he manages to do all this, who knows? What is this? Missing a return statement? Well, return null then, I guess, if you get to the end. I'm both. Wow, you're both. In a /pos way. Okay, so in the board, we're going to use... Please tell me I assigned the plugin, didn't I? I assigned the plugin earlier. Owen, where is it? Oh, you didn't. Private, final... void rising plugin equal, that's it, just that. What's the problem with that? Might not have been initialized. Oh, of course, because it's not final if it hasn't been initialized. I just spent 2 hours on automatic skin generation. It's pretty sick. It's pretty cool. Okay, on board. How do I do this in the other things? Here we are. This is it. This dot void rising. Whoops, wrong bit. Place that into here. Void rising, void rising. Okay, when we create a board, which should be somewhere in here. What is this? What's the problem with this? Oh, no. It has an instance of itself, which is itself. What? Why did he do it like that? Can that not just be passed in when this is created? It doesn't have to be static or final. I don't want it to be. Oh, this is absolutely not going to work, Owen. What are you doing? Now you're just getting... He's gone off the rails. He's gone crazy. No. Needs to be board. You can't create something and then pass it itself as it's created. That doesn't make any sense. But instance isn't used anywhere here, so why would I bother with that? I'm waiting for this whole code to fall apart any second. Yeah, I don't use this anywhere. So let's just get rid of it. Void Rising's beginning to yell at me. What's happening? Yeah, so just don't do that. Ah, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, I hate Java. Run task timer. Can I just not pass that in as a thing? But I have fundamentally bit off more than I could chew in a massive way. Cannot resolve method run task timer int. Why not? I said you can. Just believe me. When have I lied to you before? You do it here just fine. Missing the new bucket runnable. Yeah, I think I just clocked it. New bucket runnable. Then I can just do run task timer. But how does it know which kind to do? This abstract cannot be instantiated. I can't just type in board. Can't just say go do board. Okay, you're beginning to understand, chat, my lack of understanding in this particular area of coding. I'm just like grabbing things and just like, what are you trying to do? Right, so that's my first issue. I don't quite know. Basically, okay, let's take it from the beginning. I have a class which implements runnable called board. Inside of that class, I had a private final static instance of board, I believe. Let me go back. Yes, which created itself. I've never personally understood how it does that, but I haven't wanted to complain. So I just sort of carried on. Then I wanted the board thing class to be able to refer back to the main plugin. So just like with all my listeners, I thought, no biggie, I'll just pass in that as an argument so that when it's created, it has that as a variable. But if I do that like this, it then starts saying, well, you make the board up here and I want you to tell me what the main variable is. It what? Yeah. I want you to tell me what the main plugin is. I want an instance of it. I want a object. But I don't have it when I create this. So then I was like, well, I just won't have this have itself. And then it all started falling apart. I was like, oh, I'll just remove this. It doesn't need an instance of itself. I'll just get rid of that. Owen, call me. Oh no, I'm in trouble.
Hello.
Hello.
What have you done?
I just followed tutorials because there's no teaching. There's nothing on Google, Mark. No one teaches this anymore. So it's just like a bunch of random articles and a bunch of like haphazardly thrown together YouTube tutorials. And it's like Frankenstein into this monster that I can't control anymore. Let me run through how I do these, and you can say
Okay.
like, no, that's absolutely not how you're meant to do this. When I have a listener, I want to, inside of the listener, refer back to the main plugin. So when the listener is created, it takes a void rising class and a variable called plugin, and it takes that in the constructor and it assigns it. Is that up to code so far?
Yeah. Do you want to share your actual screen?
Oh, yeah, sure. Hold on. Rather than you have to be like 7 seconds behind on Twitch.
Yeah.
One moment.
So
go ahead.
I assume what you're trying to do is reference the main thing, right?
The main plugin, the main class.
Right. So go into the main class.
Done.
You want to create an instance, right?
Of itself.
Of itself. So you want to not create a new one. Go at the top.
Yep.
You want to make a class that says void rising instance.
Yes.
Right. That's it.
Okay. I don't assign it.
Not yet. Go down to where you construct void rising.
Okay.
Well, this is in
oh, whoops, sorry. That was
master thing, right? So
yeah, one moment. I should have been somewhere else. Okay, let's go up to here. Okay, cool, fine.
Yeah. So where you constructing void rising? I assume it's on enable if this is the
yes.
So on enable, this dot instance equals this.
So it's assigning itself.
Yes. So now when you've created one, you now have ability
to pass it.
Yeah.
To it. Yes, cool. So let's say I create a scoreboard task, which is actually a runnable. So I do a new bucket runnable.
Yeah.
Presumably, I want to pass the class into the runnable at some point, or does it need to be an object? Like, do I need to create a new board in here, like a new board class?
Yeah. So you want to create a new class in there. Well, what's the purpose? Do you want multiple boards every time this is running, or is this tracking the boards?
This is on enable, so it happens only once, and it creates a bucket runnable, which is going to be in charge of updating the scoreboard.
Yeah, so you can make it there.
Cool. Okay, so then I do new board, and I pass in an instance of that into board. And now in the constructor of this, that's all fine. And I don't think I need to.
No, you don't. Anytime I assume when you're trying to reference instances, you're trying to reference the main object, right?
Well, basic itself. The instance for whatever class it's in refers to itself, is how I've understood that.
In here, where it says private board, you don't want void rising. You want to just have unless you want to reference void rising.
I do. I want to refer back to it at some point.
Leave that then. This dot instance equals this.
Okay. This dot instance equals this.
Now you have the ability to reference it.
Yes, cool. And do I need to do like final static up here? I don't feel like I can do that.
You don't need to. I don't think.
Okay, I know. It's looking like
your ID will yell at you if you need to.
Yes, cool. And so then this is returning why is
it? Instance.
Yes, non-static instance cannot be referenced from a static. I see. Okay, so it's a static variable. So there we go. So but the issue is a board was static for some reason. That's how they were coding it in the tutorial, and so I was like, I'll just do that. This now has a problem somewhere. What's it having an issue with? Oh, did it resolve itself? No, it didn't. It's not saying where it has a problem. Maybe it will if I got up here. 153. Here we are. has
You need to
private.
change it from has private access. You need to change it from private to public.
Ah, okay. Here.
Yeah.
Public. Okay. Oh. Okay, it's getting mad again. So now it's saying it's abstract. It cannot be instantiated. Okay, so you can't. So bucket runnable is so I don't actually need to refer. Hang on. If I don't make a new runnable, then how am I going to be able to refer to it? I guess I don't need to bother from the main class because it's a runnable that will just run itself. But how have I done it later down the line? Bucket runnable. Oh, it seems to be fine with it here.
Try making it without the class inside of it first.
Okay. Like this one.
Yeah, you're putting a class inside of it.
Yeah, I am. Yeah. Boop boop. But then, how will it know which type of?
What scoreboard task have you assigned?
Maybe I haven't got it. It's a bucket task. Does it need to be a bucket runnable? No, because it would say if that was the issue. Constructor is not public. The constructor is not public. Oh, sorry. Was that earlier, Pandia? Sorry. Okay.
Why are you making the classes like this? So where's your reference for scoreboard task? It should be a bucket runnable.
It's a bucket task, I believe.
Make a bucket runnable.
Sure.
If you're making a bucket runnable, it needs to be bucket runnable.
Yes. Where is that? Oh, let me go down and just zip up to it by doing Control B. It says bucket task. This should be bucket runnable. Scoreboard task. I don't think that's going to make it any happier. What does it mean by? I don't get why it's having an issue with that being abstract when it doesn't have an issue. It should be bucket task because he calls run timer on it, which return. Oh, so this returns bucket task, which is why that was bucket task.
Okay. Why are you running it this way?
Because it's the only way I know, and I'm not entirely sure. And it's worked down here, for example, where I've got like a bucket runnable. Where do I do this? I do this somewhere else. Is it down here, right at the bottom usually? Yeah, so I have a main runnable, which is this is a bucket task. If I scroll over this, it should say bucket task. Yeah, so that's a type bucket task, and it makes a new bucket runnable, and it makes it inside of this because it's so small that I might as well. And then it runs a task timer passing itself. And I guess because it's abstract, the reason this one works is because I'm specifying it in this class. Sorry?
Have a look at my code.
Okay, hold on. Full cam. Bup.
So.
Oh, I see. Sorry, chat. You won't be able to see this, chat. But that's okay.
Yeah. This is my bucket task.
Yeah.
Right? So I have one up here.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then it's
And then you do bucket runnable. And you make a new runnable inside that one. Do you ever do a bucket runnable, like something that extends runnable elsewhere?
Mostly to cancel them.
Okay, sure.
So, like for example, here this is the new bucket runnable, and then I do this.
Okay, it looks like they're all made inside of the class that you're currently doing, unless I'm wrong.
Yes.
So I should probably do that.
Yes.
Because it's otherwise just getting upset with me. All right, I'm going to move everything from board into the main class and see if it will not mind that time and see how it goes.
When it comes to scoreboards, you can make a master class, right? But you need to have basically a manager of your tasks because otherwise you're going to get overwhelmed with how many tasks you have and where all of them are. So for example, I have thousands of classes in this event for Twitch.
Yeah.
And I have all of them for the sound in the sound utilities class. Because otherwise it's just going to get overwhelming.
Makes sense.
But then I call these inside of here. I don't call runnables elsewhere. I call the actual...
So you have a class specifically dedicated to these tasks.
Yeah.
Looks like sound specific tasks as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Noted. Cool. Thank you, mate.
No worries.
I'll give it a crack and see what I can do. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Do-do-do. Okay. I'm going to be EP. Good night. Good night. So we are going to do public void start scoreboard task. Orange juice. It's me, orange juice. Scoreboard task equals new bucket runnable. Must be implemented. Yep, it needs to implement at override public void run. Oh, it's going to keep having a go at me, ain't it? Oh, and then inside of this dot run task timer, passing the instance of this in with no delay every 20 seconds. Okay, and now inside of board, inside of run, I'm going to paste this. It's saying it doesn't exist as a class right now because I haven't copied and pasted the rest of these. So far, so good. How's the coding? It's going. It's happening. Things are happening. Okay. Cool. That's not thrown any errors. Back up to here. Right here. Instead of this, we're going to have start scoreboard task. That is going to create the scoreboard task down here, which assigns scoreboard task to that. So far, so good. It's classic task overwhelming. I had task overwhelming a lot when I first started out. Yeah, it's getting big quick. But AO, we'll move. I'll probably come up with a different name for this eventually. In fact, I'm going to come up with a different name right now. It's going to be called player profile. Okay, so objective equals this. Sidebar, timer replacement. We're going to get rid of that. This is now the new one of that. And then when it's updating the scoreboard, it gets the scoreboard of the player. It gets the team of that scoreboard. And now is the sneaky bit. We're going to use our own thing that we made. Can I specify? Yeah, okay. Get profile, player profile from name. And we're going to pass in the name of the player. Okay, we now have the player profile by name. We're going to get the player profile and we're going to get their score. And that is what is going to be the new suffix for the player. And now just for debugging purposes, just underneath this, I'll get rid of this later. We are going to have increase, hold on, public void increase all points. And all it's going to do is for each player profile in the active player profiles, we're going to have a command in here called public void increase score, and then it'll take an int increase amount score equals plus equals increase amount. Cool. So it takes an integer and it increases the player's profile by that much. We're going to do player profile dot increase score, and we'll set it just 2. So it increases by 2 every time this is called, and we're going to call this every time the void rises by 1, just to see if it works. So let's go into rise. Increase all points. Okay. If this works, we're calling it there for today. Did that throw an error? Let me install that again. I don't know if that worked. There we go. That one works. Okay. We have to do a big restart because we want the thing to push the new scoreboard. So let's restart. Okay. Manifest, please. Bunch of manifests in chat. Thank you, thank you. Manifesting. Hold on. Connecting. Okay, looks like it's completely broken. Sick. Cool. Sick. That's so sick. Yeah, no. Completely broke. Okay. Might it be because I didn't make the integer a string? One moment. Just throw that in there for a second. Okay. No, wrong thing. In here. Wait, do we actually ever start this? We do start this. It's once every. Where is it? Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Yes. Okay, new idea. This is starting every 20 seconds. So I'm just going to quickly, inside of run, send debug messages. No. Send message to all admins. Debug text. Just to check that that's running, firstly. That's the first thing I want to do. Second thing I want to do is when it updates this, this is a integer. So I should take this and do string dot value of, and then pass that in. And that'll turn that into a string. All right, let's give that a go. Load that. Cool. That did fine. Drag this in. And complete. And reload. Get to manifesting again. Okay, I'm joining. Well, it's half working. It's running it once every second. But it's not even appearing on the right-hand side. Total points team, total points team. It'll be something to do with this. Okay, let's try and do a little bit of debugging real quick. We're gonna make the suffix a very simple there. And then we're going to run it again to see whether or not it's the text inside of this or whether or not it's just in general not working. Double checking. Oh, wait, hang on.
Fun fact, if you take debug and move some letters and remove some and add some, you get, oh my god, it's working. Ain't that neat?
That is very neat. This is working. It says it right there. I expect it to be at the bottom, but it's -2, so it's here. Which means when the game begins... Where's the bar at the top gone? Did I not run EXE? Okay, well, remember to run EXE before you start. And now if I skip this phase... Okay, not quite. You can't see, but it's not... I mean, you can kind of see it there. Okay, we're going to run EXE again. We're getting closer to what I wanted to do. First off, we can remove the debug text because we know that this is now running every second. And we're going to move that debug text into increase all points here. Okay, great. Then actually we're going to move it one step further in as well. In here, we're going to do, what is it called? No, I don't actually have anything to refer back to that. Bucket.getServer.getPlayer Owen's juice send message text increased score has been entered. Okay, let's install that. Do 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 do. Getting there, bit by bit. What are you up to tomorrow, chat? Just chilling. Nice. Fair. Birthday party. Wow. Tomorrow's haircut. Exciting. Studying for exams. A little bit less exciting. I'm sorry to hear that. Going to see a Titanic exhibit. You mentioned this. Real bits of the Titanic. Outside the stream. It should be fun. Okay. So now if I do EXE and I do begin game. Okay, and now if I do skip, increased score has been entered. Okay, good. Did I remove the updating the whole suffix thing? I did. Look at it right here. I removed it right here. Oh no, but it's not setting the suffix to R, which it absolutely should be. Okay, so every time the code is ran, it's checking if it's... Oh my god, it's as simple as that. I knew I had to change it twice. I just forgot where the other one was, and then I didn't immediately see it, and I was like, oh, I guess I was wrong. I guess I only needed to change the name once. Oh, dang it. Okay. Bap. Another quick restart. Everybody's Rising has inspired me to learn Python. Nice! I hope my general disheveled look and furrowed brow is not putting you off. Don't get me wrong, you will 100% have some very furrowed brow upsetting moments where something should work and it doesn't. But the key ticket is it is doing exactly what you have told it to do. The problem is that what you've told it to do is not what you want it to do. Code is very good at doing exactly what you tell it to do. Often, that is not the same thing as what you're trying to get it to do. All right. /exe/begin /skip this phase. Oh, what? I'm wojacking right now. I'm pointing. Look, it says "hour" but after it, which means that the only thing left to check now is, instead of saying say total points, and then the person's score, which means we should also go through and remove all of these yucky debug messages. We're on the it's almost here, chat. Kill detection is almost upon us. Luan, you should hop into the game real quick so I can test. If you want to. Okay, and then let's restart that. Don't do it just yet though, because I'm gonna be doing it a bunch. I'm gonna be restarting and undoing it again and again and again. We're gonna need a kill listener, aren't we? Is that a thing? Let me see if I can quickly whip one up. Kill listener. I could put it inside def listener, but blah blah blah, void rising, blah blah blah, on player def. This is what we want to change. So get rid of all that. It's going to be called on player kill. And I'm going to just go on a whim here. Player kill? Is that not... What would it be called? What would they call that, do you think? Kill. Kill listener. No, that's already a thing. I made that. That's my thing. Player advancement. Attack. Bucket. Change. Chunk. Client. Deep sleep. Egg throw. Fish. Handshake. Interaction. Inventory. Item. Join, jump, kick, launch, lectern, level, login, move, name, open sign, pick item, pick up arrow, purchase event, ready arrow, recipe, register, respawn, riptide, set spawn, shear block, shield, sign, start statistic, stop using item, take lectern. Wait, I wonder if it's, I have no clue how to code, I'm just bored, then go somewhere else, no one cares. Velocity, unless you were saying you're just bored so you're hanging out here, in which case you need to be way more specific with your words. If you're being like, I'm bored of this, you don't have to stay here. If you're being like, I'm bored so I'm hanging out here, you're welcome to stay here. I bet it's a player def thing. I don't even know how people figure out how to make games. Neither do I. I bet it's def, and then you can figure out who killed the person based off of the def. It was exactly that. Intro of a Veen meme. Event dot def message, new level, set experience, get def sound category. So set def sound, get class, wait, man, I want to know who killed you. Get player dot get effects, allow client compass cooldown, Experience, health scale, idle, player profile, player time respawn, send simulation, total view distance, warden, world border. All right, let's go to the bloomin' API. Actually, I'll just Google this one. If this is watching this, but I'm not leaving. You don't have to. It's fine. How to detect when a player kills a player. Spigot. Solved. Detecting killed player. Player.def event. This is what I mean, chat. This is what I mean when I talk about forums being the worst place ever. This person asked a very reasonable question. He just plays a player def event. That's not helpful. Other than the damage said, it's the player def event. Other than that, the damage changes. So if I damage you and you die from falling, then I'm not the one who killed you. Falling is. If you need help detecting who was the last player who damaged the player before he died by another death, let me know. Just say, why are you burying the lead? Get killer event. Here we are. Player def event. Okay, and then you get the entity, otherwise known as a player. And then if they've died, which of course they have, you get the killer. A certain amount of time before they died. Okay, so essentially what you're telling me is it's not easy. The player who killed, get last damage cause. If it's an instance of entity damage by entity event, then the damage event killed, get last damage cause. If it's the player, damage.get damager. All right. Let's try this out. Oh dear. I'm going to take this piece of code and I'm going to seal it away in here. We're going to have a new thing called public void detect player kill. And we're going to give it the entity. So if the game is currently running, detect player kill and then pass it the entity that died. Player killed. Player killed. Okay, and now we're going to do player killed. Stay with me here, chat. Stay with me. Jingle, jingle, jingle. The back rooms. I said your favorite word. Killed.get last damage event is redundant and can be replaced with a null check. No, I'm not going to. I'm going to keep it as it is. Cannot resolve entity damage by entity event. Is that a thing? Is that a class that I have to make? Okay, here's what we're going to do instead. We're just going to listen for the points are now deaths. If you die, then you get a point. And we're going to check if that works in the way that I'm expecting it to. And then we'll just do it the other way when we eventually fix this. So if a player dies, then we are going to do void or plugin dot get scoreboard task. Sorry, one sec. We need a getter here for this now. So let's do public. I don't know, is it a bucket task? No. Yes, it is. We don't want that. Plugin dot get profile, player profile from name. Event dot get player dot get name. Dot increase score by 100. If you die, big profits. Let's make it 10,000. If that is if the game is running. If it isn't, nothing happens. Fine. All right, I think this is good to ship. Okay. We're going late into the night chat. Well, not that late, it's only 9. But we'll raid Crow in a second. Who's rating every cinematic it's ever made. And I am actually looking forward to seeing this. But first, let's see if we can get Luan into a game. And actually, Luan, because I'm now doing it by defs, if you don't need to, you don't have to. There's no guarantee this will work. Because I'm able to do /kill for my own entity. Okay, let's do EXE. Let's do begin game. Oh, look on the right, look on the right, look on the right. Oh, hello, Luan. Hello. Here, I'll die real quick. Oh, that's really high. That should not be. Okay, well. Hi. Oh, this is going to be bad. I'm really sorry, but I have to do this. I have to make it skip. Is your points going up? Is your points going up? Yes. Okay. It was. Okay, great. Well, then it's technically, in some capacity, working. The def bit isn't for some reason. When a player died, it should get the player profile by name and then increase its score by 10,000. It wasn't doing that. Which is a bit odd, because it absolutely should be. But you know what? At this point, we'll just take it. Because I don't know why it ain't working. So we're going to leave it there. And we're going to call it there for today. That got a bit intense towards the end, didn't it? All right, I'll see you all tomorrow for the Outsiders stream. Oh, Luan's punching me. Everyone say bye to Luan. Bye-bye. Hello. I'll call you after I'm done, yeah? All right. I'll see you all later. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for all the help and for sticking with me while it's been real tricky. I will see you all tomorrow for the big stream, the big Outsider stream, something very different. All right, bye.